Okay, I think this thing is officially live. So, guess you getting your mic together. I'll just wait for you to put that mic on.
All right.
What's going on, man?
Tight, but I can manage.
Did you read the title?
Not yet.
It's called Changing for Better or Worse. And there's a reason
Yeah,
why I
okay.
said that. Because all right, think about it like this, man. There are things in life that turn us either good or sometimes turn us into assholes.
Mm,
And it's sad to say, but that's how it is. Like people through the environment, people change, like I said, for better or worse, you know?
yeah.
So it's like it can go either way. Like, let me see. I think somebody watching. Let me see. I think you got a viewer.
One.
Huh? You said it's you?
I don't know. I'm checking participants. It says it's you, but it could be a glitch.
Yeah, no. It's let me see, because it say like somebody who was watching. Let me see.
This is one watching for me. And it
No, it
says
is
that's you.
somebody watching. I don't really know who. But anyway, like I said, I don't like to throw people out there, but Tay Game's a fucking asshole. Like I'm not even gonna fucking lie about it. He is a straight up asshole because like you don't really know him like that, but his fan base is basically horror games like Android and shit like that, you know?
Yeah.
And
Ready.
like he told us about his personal issues, like his family pointing guns on him and shit like that, trying to get people to feel. And then think about we feel sorry for him, we get disrespected in the end, like it's crazy.
Mm.
Telling us fuck off and shit like that, and then telling us that stop complaining because I told him last night my mom died. I'm struggling with that, and he like don't bitch and complain about it, some shit like that. And I told him like. I'm like, motherfucker, that's the type of shit that get your teeth knocked and saying some crap like that to somebody who just lost their mother. Like, so guess what happened? I ended up getting blocked, not him. It's craziness. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Shit. What did it say? That's a link.
Yeah, it's a live stream.
I'm gonna see if I can add
Another one.
more people to this thing. But it's just like it's crazy because like you think, and he's supposed to be a nice dude, but it's like he turned into an asshole, pretty much not giving a shit what somebody think. It's crazy.
Mm.
Uh, you know what I'm saying? It's like you treating the ones who actually give a damn about you like crap. You know?
Yeah.
So he blocked me, saying he lost all respect. And I feel the same way. Anytime you tell another man like move on and shit, like he want to say you whine and complain about not like bruh, like you a damn hip. Every time you turn around, you be bitching and complaining at your YouTube channel and subs like. And then he blessed to even make it that far. You know what I'm saying? Because he got like 20 something K. You know, just being a douchebag. You know,
Mm.
like what's your thoughts about it?
Uh, don't know. My mind usually goes blank when I talk about these things.
Right. Oh really?
I, I can't really think well when I'm tired.
What time is in Australia?
2:36 a.m. But I've been up days before. It's just
I've been offended. Basically an anonymous application where you post freely.
Didn't you make a video on that?
What?
The anonymous app.
You can't video on that. Not on this app. It's just like Candy, but it's different.
Hang on. Fandid.
Yeah, fan. It's like Candy is basically all right, think about it like this. Every time you create a post, you're a different person on different posts, and people can DM you privately, and if things get out of hand, you can just delete the post pretty much.
Oh god. That makes no sense. Who would want to make an app like that?
It's anonymous.
Yeah, that explains it pretty much. Living Hardy confirmed.
Nobody really. Every time you think about it this way, every time you create a post, you got a different identity, so nobody can say that it's you who's saying shit. Nobody can say that.
Yeah.
And everybody on the app pretty much have the same names or differently, so it's like nobody can really tell who's saying what.
I'm gonna research on this app.
So you cannot be tracked either. That's the only thing. They can't track your what you are doing.
Can they pull your IP?
They can't do none of that. They can't track your activity on the app. Okay. So it's not like you're gonna make a post and people automatically gonna know it's you. That's not the case.
Great, you can hide all the porn you want.
If you post porn, they're gonna just report it. But what happens is when they report it, they just nothing's gonna happen. They're just gonna delete the post. That's about it.
But that's literally what you can literally do that yourself. So it just, Jesus.
Yeah, I know that part doesn't make sense. You could delete posts yourself, but would you want somebody deleting your post though? It's like you could do it, but you wouldn't want other people to do it.
No. Fandid. Alright. Platforms: Android, iOS, and the web.
I use it for anonymous speech and just saying what I want, just because I can't really get caught or be tracked. The only time you're gonna be tracked is if you give like some kind of physical evidence that is you. Like I ain't gonna lie, I got caught a few times, but I immediately deleted the post. So like whoever they thought they caught was gone.
Yeah. Strange. They have a Discord server. The people who created it.
It's mostly about the app, really, and how they can improve and fix a lot of bugs and stuff.
Yeah.
Probably because it's still new and it's still being in the process, being worked on. But basically, you make a post, and it's gonna be like nobody's gonna know it's you. Every time you make a post, you're gonna have a different name, and pretty much nobody's gonna know who it is. There's not no indication of who's posting.
So there's no profiles on there. It's just you can post.
No profiles. But that's the point. That's the point, to keep you anonymous. That's the point.
Why would you want to be anonymous? I mean, there's no threat besides hacks, but they don't happen all the time.
No, anonymous means like it doesn't have nothing to do with speech. It just means like you say what you want without fear of being caught.
Yeah, I know what anonymous is.
I mean, you don't have an account, but you do in a way, because you can still see all of your posts and everything. Just other people can't. Like you can see your notifications, you can see your posts, your follow posts, your join groups. You can see that stuff. So even if you don't have an account, even if you don't have a profile, you do have your posts. But she didn't survive the delivery. And I was sent to an orphanage. And whatever you say on it, think about it like this, Prince, whatever you say on the post stays on the post. Then the next time you make a post, you're gonna be a completely different person.
Weird.
So whatever somebody said or did to you in that previous post, it's on that post. It's not gonna be on other posts.
Mm.
I post my shit in random most of the time.
Don't you find it in a way insecure?
Not really.
Okay.
I mean, you got to understand something. As this is mostly for Americans, because as Americans, we are the type of people where we really don't like people getting our business to us. We are very secretive people, so this is a great app for us.
Yeah.
All right, think about you wanted to say or tell the darkest shit possible about your mom or something like that, but you never would want to tell her. Like, you could be into some kinky shit, but you really don't want other people to know, so you'll do it anonymously. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the point. Say some shit that you wouldn't normally say. You know, out of fear of being judged or labeled. You know, so it makes you feel a little more easy. Put it like that, easier.
Yeah.
I mean, I just want to show you don't have to get the app. I mean, I'm just showing you what it's like.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
Mm.
Like I said, you can't be tracked. They can't track your what you previously been doing. They can't track that like they can do in other websites like Google or Facebook. Because on Facebook, you're not invisible. You whatever you say, people gonna remember that you said it.
Yeah, I actually deleted my Facebook account and deleted Facebook entirely. So
I'm gonna see
I don't trust Facebook.
Basically.
Mm.
But for the person who
Yeah.
posted, it's gonna say you just to let you know who it is. But if you don't see you, it's not your post. Pretty much.
Yeah.
You can make as many posts as you like, and if you need to get out of some, you can do that. But that's basically how it looks. People, like I said, people can comment on this post, but they don't know who they're commenting to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you wanted it, you could get it, but it's a pretty fun app, man. You know, say what you want.
Yeah, I don't want that. I have a feeling to stay away from that app, and I'm going to stay away from it.
Why would you have a feeling like that?
Usually my feelings and suspicions are correct. Something's awfully weird about that app, and I'm going to stay away from it.
Well, just the fact that it's anonymous?
Not just that. It's something weird about it. The creator, I don't know.
Or it's just something strange, something like that.
Something that's not created just by fun. You get what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Like almost trying to track data, something like that.
More than that.
I mean, that's what all social media, though. You know, that's what everything you use as social media wise. They get data.
Yeah.
That's what all social media is. Mm-hmm. Most of the time, though, you can't really worry about it. Most of the time, people be trolling anyway, and people don't really say what they mean. They just be saying shit, you know, because it's anonymous. So you're not really giving any personal information. You just be trolling. People troll me on that, I troll right back for fun. You know, for fun.
Yeah.
I remember one time, man, I made a post about fucking a MILF, and guess how many people is on my ass?
Oh God.
They were even calling me gay. Like, how me wanted to fuck homo? Like, what?
And even if you were gay, there's nothing wrong with being gay.
Right. No, it's just not a logical response. I said, mother, not a man. Like, it's not a logical response. It's just something probably some 12-year-old said or some shit.
Yeah.
That's like saying, wait. So I should say that like, so you're telling me your mother's a she-male? You should say that shit just because it's anonymous. Like, so you telling me your mother is she-male? Hermaphrodite or something like that.
Wow.
He did say hermaphrodites could either be, I think, a third gender or maybe a combination of both. I'm not really sure too much.
The evolution of humanity.
But yeah, hermaphrodites they are the outcasts of life. They're not they were born that way, like legit. They really gotta, they were born that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that was a real thing, that would be like a genetic issue.
It is a real thing. I think you see no porn.
Yeah. Jesus. Yeah, I'm guessing it's like a genetic issue or like one of those things that happen.
Something when they're born. It's a birth defect.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Somebody said I do smoke up, so I'm high. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is the type of shit that they said that they would not say in real life.
Why the fuck is there a Halo ad popping up on my screen?
Somebody want to tell me, somebody said once, they say you a grown man watching anime. He said get a life, you weirdo or something like that.
Yeah.
It was obviously some little kid trolling.
No. Yeah.
Well,
how the fuck does that kid know what a she-male is? I mean, he's probably younger than me.
Who's that?
Jeez, it doesn't matter.
You know, I could have told him.
The little child pranking. How does he know what a bloody she-male is?
He probably doesn't yet.
What?
I could have said that to him. He probably knows. I could have said it to him.
Yeah, ask him, how do you know what a she-male is?
That's if he had made like a follow-up of what I said, pretty much.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, a she-male is basically like a transsexual girl who turns into a guy and stuff, or a guy who turns into a girl who dresses like a girl and stuff like that and get her tits removed. Or, get his created or whatever, however you want to look at it.
Oh, wow.
Most people think when they look at a female, they think they technically fucking a guy.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Transgender.
Yeah, transsexual, something like that's. I mean, no matter
being a transgender.
Biologically, if you born a girl, even if it's a guy and you fucking him, you still fucking a girl biologically.
Well, I guess at the DNA, you're still, a girl, but in hormones, you're both.
If you a she-male, not a she-male, but if you are maybe a hermaphrodite or something like that. But yeah, that's because when you were born, your anatomy is female, everything about you, but something goes wrong with the brain, and when they are born, they think that they're not supposed to be that gender, so they change. Yeah,
it's something in the brain that makes you feel like you're not supposed to.
Right, like it's like saying I'm a guy, but I feel like a girl, like, so I'm gonna transcend to a woman.
Yeah, like, you don't feel correct. You don't feel right.
Exactly.
Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, there is something wrong. People are like, you already know it's mental illness because it's like that's not exactly normal behavior.
But
if you're a boy, you're born a boy, you're born a boy.
But that's like
mental illness.
I'm mentally ill.
Everybody is not in your, but I'm just saying that's mental illness because that's not normal behavior. If you're born a boy, you're born a boy. If you're born a girl, you're born a girl. That's not the correct behavior to be thinking you're the next gender when you wasn't born that way.
Well, it's not up to them if they want to think it. It's something that they can't help.
Something wrong with their brains. Put it like that. To them, that's normal. To us, it's not.
that shows the massive difference in humanity. So that's what makes them human. Mental illness, yeah, it seems bad, but that's who they are. You can't change that. Can't judge them for that.
It is right. You can. It's mental. It is mental illness. It's the way. This way they think. It's uncontrollable. It's just how they feel.
Yeah, you have to. Doesn't matter who they are. Doesn't matter how different they think. Accept them into society because they can't help that.
It could be like a lot of factors. Like when a baby is born, like she could be born, but a lot of like she could basically develop a male brain, and because of that, she gonna think she's a guy.
Yeah.
Something like that.
But
so she gonna feel like I'm a
yeah.
transcendent.
No, I think it's mostly like, okay, I don't know how true this is, but okay, this is what I think. Probably not true, but it could be because you're growing up with all right, so you're born a boy, right? You grow up with your mother very closer to normal, and since you're a child, your brain is like a sponge, so it sucks up whatever you're learning off your parents. So since your mother, you're a boy and your mother's a girl, you're gonna start developing a female, personality. Yeah.
But at the same time, that's not gonna be like I was raised by my mother, but I must admit I'm not the manliest guy, but I've shown, even through the years, I've shown qualities of being a man, just by being around other men and find out what they really about.
Yeah. Like,
I mean,
as long as you're around other males, you'll be fine. Well,
that's true though. I mean, a woman can't teach a guy to be a man. Only a guy can do it, but she can teach him the qualities.
Yeah. But for me, that what I said was just a theory. I'm not sure because I haven't experienced it myself.
But like I said, you gotta understand too. With transgender brains, they always felt that way. Even during when they were born, they always felt a different gender.
And I've seen this one. For some of them, it's horrible to go through. But
he told his dad, he said, "I've always been this way. I've always felt like this. Even when I was 8 years old, I've always felt like I was a girl."
Yeah. And some of them who are being bullied for it, it's hard to go through.
Because, like you said, society see it as weird, and we see it as like, dude, you're not a girl, so stop acting, so like that. But at the same time, in their mind, they are a girl,
Yeah, and you should let them be that. You should let them act like one, because you can't change the mind. It's not that easy. So, instead of changing the mind, you go with the mind. So, yeah, getting transgender is the best idea. But still, it's horrible to go through sometimes.
If we can't renegotiate. Yeah, that's true. That's why transsexuality came to be, because like people are changing themselves.
Yeah, but think of the people, or think of the humans who had to live with it before the technology of transgender was even invented.
I mean, no matter how you look at it, you're still female. All they do with the girl is they remove her tits and they create a penis. That's about it. And after that, she just started taking male testosterone and shit. A lot of it to be more manly,
Yeah.
But that's all they pretty much do when they come to change your gender. They just change the chromosomes and basically, create a penis pretty much, so you don't have,
Yeah.
There's even a female to male pussy boy, which is basically a girl who get her tits removed but leave the vagina,
Oh, yeah.
So to the outside world, it's basically, it would be like a guy walking around who has a pussy. Right. Some people be like, strange, that's arousing, but the other people like, damn.
Yeah, sounds strange, but again, it's just him.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as normal.
Yeah, it's strange, but at the same time, most people look at it like, hey, that's just a transgendered girl,
Yeah.
So like that. Because if you look up cumboy a lot, it's gonna say like with gay, which is weird because that's a girl, and 2, transgendered, then 3 is gonna say man vagina or whatever.
And shit, I'm getting a call from my friend. Ah!
I'm glad that you get into these, good to get into discussions that act like a man about it,
Yeah.
Because a lot of men don't want to talk about personal shit. And we talking about this shit, not even anonymous, but face to face,
Yeah.
hmm So that's why most people who do, anyone who do fuck him, that's because it's like they see him as like what they supposed to be,
Mm.
It's like if you did smash, and most people like, oh, you gay, but at the same time, it's like that's a transsexual,
Yeah.
Or something like that. So that's basically what happens. It's the same thing as a girl who get a penis created. She just doesn't get the penis created yet, So it's the same concept, only it's just not created.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the she-male is basically the same concept as well, because it's just like a man who just like a girl but keep the penis, It's like the same shit.
Yeah. I just
Mm-hmm.
sent a link address to the image for an example.
But yeah, now they having like, it's like, believe me, I know it's weird. The world is a weird place. Like, I know it's weird to see a man dressed up as a woman. Like, yes, I know that's weird, but that's just how it is.
Yeah.
Mm. One father, when he found out, he was crying. He was like, no, knowing his son was transgendered, because that's true. Because no matter if you change yourself, you were born biologically. So when his son was wearing female clothes, it's like, then you be thinking like, is he gay,
Yeah.
or something like that.
I just sent a link to the live stream in case my friend Zone wants to watch.
Mm-hmm. It's like for example, it's like, damn,
Yeah.
It's like, then he could be thinking like, damn, next thing you know, he gonna be fucking guys or something,
Yeah.
And it's like, it's still, even if he transcended to a girl and he was originally a boy, that's still gay because he was originally born a male,
But
I mean, trans it is a complex subject. It really is.
To most people, it will seem gay, but I don't know. It's hard to. I can't even think right now.
I guess you say, well, if you transcend, I mean, you could transcend all you want, but at the end of the day, you still biologically that gender.
DNA, hormones. Well, no, DNA, yeah. Hormones are changed, but but
think about it this way, man. Here's an arousing part about a girl, right?
Yeah.
What's gonna happen is, if she was, say she on testosterone, she might, if she's on a lot, she might get like them babes you see, like them sexy muscular women and shit. But if she's reduced, she might act a little manly, but at the same time, her libido is gonna be much stronger. So she's gonna be twice as horny, and she's gonna be more open about it.
Yeah.
Might even be dominant about what she wants. Like, a lot of women like, no, that's slutty, right? Well, masculine women, they'll be more like, I don't give a shit, because their brain is gonna be kind of like male, so they're not gonna really care,
Uh-huh.
And so this is a good subject.
Wow. Well, I don't think it's really. I don't think it's like perfectly good for a 14-year-old like me, but.
Hey man, that's when the thing about it though, a 14-year-old girl will have like way more hormones than you, because they mature faster.
Yeah.
That's why the old saying goes, boys are more playful, girls are more serious than us.
Yeah.
They're like, what you're supposed to be doing or some shit.
Fun fact about the female mind. A mind of a girl or a woman, a female, the mind of a female is actually smaller than a male, and the brain cells are cramped together more.
Damn.
So,
well, you gotta remember too, we're masculine, they're feminine. We have different brain types.
Yeah.
They see it as like, if you want to fuck them, they see it's like all men want to do is fuck her. That's how they see it. But at the same time, they want it too. You know, we just more open about it.
Yeah.
We gonna tell a woman straight, you know, hey, I want to fuck. I'm just being honest, you know. Like I don't. It's like I don't like you or something like that. I just want to fuck. And there's even a term for that, you know.
Yeah.
She becomes your friend. It's called fuck buddies.
Oh, I heard of that.
It's where it's like you just fuck for just to do it, but you don't experience any connection. You just do it to feel good. So it's like pleasing your friend. And so about they're like, you love her. Like, no, I don't love her. I just fuck her just to fuck her. Like we're fuck buddies.
You just do it because you want to do it.
It's like shit. Ain't about love. It's about pleasure. Shit. And then if you fall in love, then that kind of defeats the purpose.
Yeah.
Because you're not supposed to.
Mm.
I mean, sex will if you keep doing it, it will eventually make them fall, especially if it's passionate, you know.
Yeah.
And then you want to know why she crying and shit, you know. And some shit like that.
Shit.
I need this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's getting sexual in here, so take off all your clothes. I know, right? He said it seems like you're not listening.
I'm just tired. I'm just fucking tired, man. It's fucking 3 a.m. in the morning.
Oh shit! It's 12 p.m. for me.
Well, usually I can stay up for as long as I want, but tiredness still gets the best of me. All right, I can only go to sleep if my eyes get heavy, but since my eyes don't get heavy, I can stay up for almost as long as I want, max 3 days. But the tiredness still builds up in my brain, so it starts to affect my talking and all that, and my hearing. And
well, yeah,
a few times I started hallucinating.
You know, because you're tired, you can't think clearly.
Yeah. Yes, I can't process anything. That's half the reason why I can't speak English most of the time.
You start speaking like a language like Deutsch. He's like, Hell Deutschland. No, what the fuck? Like Family Guy. Hell Deutschland. For real. Dude, Brian was looking at him like, are you saying some Nazi shit? You know?
Yeah.
Should I call 11? Rock God or whatever.
Wait, what? Shut up, Zone.
I'm glad you're reading the comments as well.
Yeah.
All I got, should I call 11? You like that, huh?
Zone said teenagers should actually sleep 10 hours normally. I think you already know that. Honestly, I did not know that, but who gives a fuck about how many hours you sleep? When it comes to my mind, I only give no fucks about how much sleep I get.
Exact. Somebody said no anime, like no fucks given.
Do what you want to do.
For real, you said no anime. You don't do what I can.
Do what you want to do.
And like I said, well, even with apps, like the government, they don't have no time to be sitting there watching or reading, you know, apps or whatever.
Yep. All right.
I don't give a flying fuck. That's why I'm saying, if you want to download the app, you can. I mean, it's mostly for Americans who really like privacy and shit like that, because they say that you can't really be tracked and shit.
Look at the live chat. I didn't give a damn. And then Zone corrects me for my spelling, and I says, I don't give a damn about no spelling. I don't give a damn about grammar.
That shit's grammar is mostly important. Now, if you're in the English class, that's different.
Too bad I don't go to school anymore. So,
I mean, at the end of the day, you can't care about grammar, but at the same time, subject verb agreement is important for the sentences to make sense.
yeah, but too bad I don't go to school anymore. So, fuck my life.
Like, I didn't do too bad in English. Like, I fucking had a C, so I didn't do too bad. But like, second year, they fucking fucked me over.
Yeah.
And telling me at the last minute you didn't do any assignments, and guess what happened? I fucking failed.
Well,
I know, right?
Yeah. Well, I guess the teacher is trying to get you to write normally, knowing that humanity are evolving into a brand new English where memes are apparently a new language. Grammar does not give a shit. There is no commas. There are no full stops. There are no anything. It's just one whole sentence with nothing. All right. That's our new English. Our new English is just words, no grammar, nothing. Not even a apostrophe, no question marks, no nothing. That's what we're evolving into.
The English language, it evolves mostly compared to any language because people keep tampering with the language.
Yeah, well,
pretty soon, future English is gonna be unrecognizable.
Yeah, welcome to Memeish, our new language. Because our language, our grammar of English is basically coming from memes. So, like, do you know the way? And all that bullshit. Like, there's no, our new English is coming from memes.
You know the funniest thing about it?
What?
We could thank the Anglo-Saxons because they're the ones who technically created English, really. Because it was a language that they created when they were speaking Old German. That kind of it's like if you take an orange and you cut it and it splits into two parts. That's basically what happened.
Yeah.
English. It's like English moved away from German. German moved away from English. So they became two different languages entirely, but still recognizable to a certain degree.
Yeah.
Thing about it though, Prince, if you don't have a full stop, then you're gonna be yamming. You ain't gonna have no pauses. It's like the sun was like this, the weather was like that. It was dark and foggy and shit like that. It wasn't very clean. It wasn't very, you know what I'm saying? No full stops.
Yeah.
It'll just go on forever, pretty much. Which isn't realistic because you gotta get tired of talking sometime, you know.
Yeah.
Like that. You be like, hey, baby, I'm trying to get some pussy, you know. You know what I mean? You know,
for instance, Aqua, when can we talk? That is a good example of no grammar. Aqua, comma, when can we talk? Not Aqua, can we talk?
Yeah, that's one thing I do struggle. I ain't gonna lie, I do struggle with commas. That's one thing about it.
Mm-hmm.
Cause it's like in writing, sometimes a comma is a must-have or some shit.
Yep.
It's like, God damn it.
All right. In the future, what English would you prefer? The English now, posh English, or the meme English that's coming soon?
I mean, I don't really know. It could change for the better or for the worse. I mean, at the end of the day, English is always going to be the dominant language. It's the biggest language, you know? So it makes sense it would have the words, and that's because of historical reasons, you know?
Yeah.
It was mostly like that because even when it was Old English, they were always mixing words together. So it was always like that. English has always been a hybrid language because it was always mixing words.
Yeah. Mate is now being spelt M8. Laziness.
He's like laziness.
Hang on, I gotta spell M-A-T. Actually, no. M-A. Done.
And those the Saxons and the Jews. Pretty much. And all they were just a tribe of basically barbarians, pretty much.
Mm.
That's why they used to say that the Saxons were no different than dogs, pretty much. You know why? Because they will kill if they needed to. Like I remember I seen this one video. The dude was like, "Give us the meat, and we'll take it from you."
Yeah. My brain is going blank. I am turning into a hollow shell. Come on, brain, don't disintegrate now. Oh my god, my skull is going to be
There's
nothing
one thing
but...
you gotta think about too, Prince. When it comes down to it, people who made the app, the one thing they can see everybody post because they made the app,
Yeah.
So that's nothing new. They can see all that shit.
What the fuck? What?
Give me the door you
want. A window popped up called Free Live Sex Cams. Live sex. What? I don't want that. Go away. I don't know what that was.
Give me the door you bought. What the fuck?
Oh god, brain.
Yeah, like I was saying about Tay Games, he used to be fucking cool, but now he just turned into a dick. Like he just turned into an asshole.
He turned his physical form into a dick.
Pretty much. If that's how you want to look at it, he's a big giant dildo.
Yeah.
Calling me bitches and hoes. Like, you would not be saying that shit to my face in real life. You get knocked the fuck out. Like, we got an anger issue in my family. Like, I'm so serious.
Is it just me, or can I not spell basically properly? Fuck's sake.
I struggle with a lot of words too, man. Trust me. It's mostly because of English and the complex word order,
Yeah.
Not word order, but spellings. You know what I mean? Like how a lot of words sound the same but different meanings.
Yeah. That's just fucking human English.
It's hard for foreigners because they can't tell the difference because a word can sound exactly the same and they can't tell the difference.
Yeah.
It's all about English has always been about the context.
Look at the live chat.
I'm reading it. He said the fuck. But if something happens, he said, "Oh my goodness, dude." Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, it's true. There's like trillions of humans out there. No doubt most humans learn porn off the internet.
Yeah, Drew.
Yeah. So
He's snatching the dude.
What proof?
I'm about to enhance it. I make these pictures very. Ooh, that looks good.
Damn! That girl got some booty, son.
Riggedy, right, son. What's your name, son?
Sounds like, hey, just learned how to play this game called Mario by watching porn. You fucking idiot, Zone. That's not how I meant it. That's not how I meant it. Okay.
Is it real? Some of the eyeballs.
I said it. Okay. Zone took what I said the wrong way. I didn't mean it like that.
Oh, that is very very colorful. Very colorful. I'm enhancing these pictures, these anime pictures, because they look so good. So good. I am starting because enhancing pictures are so much better.
Yeah. God dang it, Aqua spell. Ah! I can't spell. My brain's already gone to mush. Basically,
It's a bush.
All right, I corrected what I meant to say in the live chat.
I'm just like I said, I'm enhancing these pictures because they look so much better when you enhance them. Like when you know when you first download a picture, they just look plain. Like it is HD, but when you enhance it, it just looks even better. It looks way better.
Yeah.
At least from enhancing pictures, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Mm.
Fucking goddamn it! I cannot control myself tonight. Bad spelling, incorrect caps lock. I just spelled it wrong again. God, my brain is non-existent. The only thing I can do is move C in here and I can't even think.
He said your brain is fucked up, huh? No offense.
Did I spell that wrong? Break. Fucking hell. Is it B? I don't care anymore. Alright.
Mario by watching porn. He said you don't have a brain.
Well, I'm gonna say, well, does it mean I can't think of
the woman got off of that man? You know what he said? He said, "You gonna let him talk to me like that?" You know what he said? He was like, "Bruh," he's like, "You know what? Fuck it. Keep your house. I don't give a fuck." You know?
Alright, change my roles on Discord.
He's a Discord.
There's a feature on the PC version of the application Discord. You can you know when you play games on Steam, it pops up on your Discord profile.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to. You can put your own message, like playing with his life, for example, like your custom message. I cannot fucking speak English. Fucking speak English.
He's like,
Wow. The PC! Come on, Zone. The computer version.
He said, "Hey, slime ball." Damn, those some that's nice. Real nice.
God dang, am I having a feud while having a non-existent brain right now? Fucking hell.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Fuck, I can't. I was gonna write my theories in my book, but if I can't even think of my own name, I almost fucked up then. I'm not gonna be able to write.
You told me you know you told me you nervous of the app, right?
What? I even speak English. I can't tell.
I can tell you one thing, Prince is gonna put you to ease. Remember how you said you was worried about the app, right? One small. The government knows everything you do and say on the internet, so you shouldn't worry. Like they keep data on everything. Your search is everything. They keep data.
Yeah. So when I search,
you really shouldn't worry about that. They keep data on you regardless, because you're using the internet.
So if I search up, I want to kill the government, they will see that, and then they're gonna get me killed.
They see what you're doing anyway, because you're using the internet. Like they know what you're doing.
I know. They can also see me through my camera and microphone.
Pretty much.
Which is basically bullshit when I'm trying to hide my government secrets.
It's true.
I have theories. Sorry. Ignore that.
That's probably why the internet was created in the first place, too. That could be the hidden agenda to keep track of people.
Well, if that's the case, I'm gonna regret fucking everything. I want to create the TARDIS. I want to go back and kill myself. And then I'll create a paradox. I'll probably destroy the universe and then we'll all die. Yay! Ah, yeah, it reminds me. Have you heard of the bootstrap paradox?
Mm-mm.
It's a time thing from a Doctor Who episode. All right. Well, all right. I got to think this through so I can actually speak English during this.
He's in English.
For goodness sake. Okay. I have trouble explaining theories. Well, yes, it's a theory. For example, Albert Einstein, the light bulb, right? So the light bulb. He created the light bulb. Then this guy in the future, he's fascinated in his work, and he blah blah blah. Wait. Fuck off, Zone. You distracted me. Thanks. Oh, okay. So, for example, a music writer. This is a different example. A music writer. He writes music. So, a script. A script of music. Then this guy in the future, is fascinated in his work and copies down all the notes and all the music that the music writer did. So, literally copying the music. Then he goes back in time and becomes that person who wrote the music. In this case, making the music have no creator. It's like created itself. A never-ending time loop.
Yeah. That's why you shouldn't really worry about any apps like that, because the government, they're going to keep track of what you're doing simply for the fact that it's the internet. That's why.
Yeah.
No, because you got to remember, when you got an IP, so like whatever you go to, they keep data and shit on that. So they can say you've been there, you know?
Yeah.
But they're not gonna watch they're not gonna watch every single person. Like, it's too many it's millions of people that use the internet.
Yeah.
So they're not gonna
Zone. Do you mind explaining me what do you mean? Zone, do you mind explaining more specifically what the fuck you mean about a documentary of Aqua? Me? Alright, since it's a slow live stream, just give him a second.
It's a slow live. It's an alright stream. Maybe we can maybe I can invite somebody else.
Actually, it's kind of nice having just the two of us on a call.
Why, by the way, and BMB saying stay away from Becky. That's a random topic.
Becky. Oh, that reminds me.
Becky is basically the name of a white girl, pretty much.
Oh my goodness! Why does the name Becky remind me of that bird meme? Let me smash.
Because there's not. He's saying like he's telling basically he's saying to black men stay away from white women, pretty much, because nobody's gonna name a black girl Becky, pretty much.
Well.
Becky is.
It sounds like a name for both black and white. From my point of view, it feels like a name for both.
Predominantly white, trust me. There is not. I've never run into any black girl named Becky. It's more common for white girls. I mean, don't get me wrong, they got it for black women, but it's more common.
It's common. Doesn't mean it's just for white people.
Yeah, it's just more common.
Yeah. Well. Oh my god, if only I had the power to bring world peace between countries, because so far all countries
He just basically what he's saying is, as a black man, he like stay away from no white women because they're gonna get you killed. And what he means is like all it takes is for a white girl to lie and say that the Negro man raped me, and that's it. So that's what he's saying.
Why has humanity millions of years of human evolution, and it comes to this? Restrictions between worlds, struggling over power, which is bullshit, war, murder. What part of world peace doesn't? What the fuck?
Yeah, bro.
Just world peace. There's nothing wrong with world peace.
Right.
Complete opposite of wrong. People think people are trying to bring world peace, but of course it's not enough. But society don't listen. They don't trust others. They think world peace is going to bring them the opposite to what they want. But really, world peace is happiness, joyful events. This fucking. I need a translation so you can English fucking translate. I'm not good.
I understand what you're saying, bro.
Yeah, to help you understand, I need a translator so you can understand my English because my brain is fucking alien, apparently.
You're speaking clear. We understand what you're saying.
Yes, it is correct, Zoran. There will never be world peace. There's no world peace, and there never will be, even if
you
an
think
alien race tried with threats.
You live in a fantasy world, pretty much.
Yeah.
This is the real world. There's always bullshit in life, always.
The more I think of it, Zoran, the more I think I am an alien hybrid.
Calling your brain an alien.
Since I can survive cold temperatures without shivering, I sometimes burn up in only 22 degrees Celsius. I feel like I'm burning up at 22 degrees Celsius, and I'm smart in many uncommon ways. I'm like a hybrid, and I can stay up for like 3 days without needing sleep. Sorry.
That is deep. He said you like a hybrid.
Yeah, I've been called a hybrid a few times because I was able to withstand cold weather without a jacket, without shivering. Sorry, this is serious matter. It's not about your stupid Swedish fucking excuses again. Please stop.
Swedish.
Fucking.
Me Viking.
Yeah, well, that's fucking good English, isn't it?
He's saying he's Swedish. I don't know if that's true or not.
Right. Well, you won a join. Wow, I forgot the T. For fuck's sake.
In just 3 days.
All right. Pegasus wants to join the live stream. Would like.
Oh, he does.
Yep. It's very many Swedish accent. Well, obviously, fucking good at English science, so I give up.
Yeah, because I think I'm the only one who could. I think I'm the only one who could send it. So.
Fucking cause I told him you want to join.
You can join whenever.
That reminds me of the Daleks. Exterminate! Exterminate!
It's lever dick.
I am good Dalek.
That's actually how they separated. Think about it this way, Prince. This is how they separated. You know, in English we say I, right?
Mm.
The old English it was ick, pretty much. And what they did was they took off the C in English and kept the I, but in German they put an H to it, so like ish, you know?
Yes. I'm sorry.
That's how it sounds. Ish.
That was a bit racist. I'm sorry for all the Germans who are going to view this live stream in the future.
But they probably didn't ever be saying shit like how you would talk about us, but all y'all say for first person is I.
Anyone who agrees that this world is doomed, say I. I.
It's like, oh, good.
Hello, I get to the chocolate, put the cookie down.
No.
It didn't even take me a month to practice that voice.
Ich spreche Deutsch.
I think that's Swedish.
No, that's German.
All right, whatever.
I told you they say it.
Mush.
That's how you say in German. Ich spreche Deutsch, pretty much.
What we had here?
And I think when they conjugate, they say Deutsche, something like that.
Mm.
Yeah, most people be thinking that it's too damn hard. Like no, German isn't that hard. The only thing that's hard is the case system. But once you get over that, it'll be a lot easier.
Same with sign language. That's not too hard to practice once you get used to it.
German is very similar to English, so it's not gonna be that damn hard to learn. You just gotta get the genitive case. You know what I'm saying? Like genitive, dative, accusative, stuff like that. Like, it plays a big role in the German language.
Yeah. Why do I feel racist when I speak English? That must be my brain being rewired to complete bullshit. I'm apparently racist to English now.
But a lot of people actually say that German is more commonly closer to Netherlands, actually. The Dutch. Dutch and English is very commonly assimilated with Frisian.
Can somebody kill me? What?
But then again, though, Prince, all of the Germanic languages gonna sound the same because similar because of the family, you know.
Yeah.
He's a Labento. You ever heard that, huh? He's a wow. I watched this fucking horror again. That shit was crazy.
Hey, Prince,
damn, this man got some nice feet. God damn.
That's the bad Halo theme. Fuck it.
You know.
Fucking, I can't do the Halo theme. I used to be able to do it. Maya, 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 Maya. Now, Halo theme turns into that. Oh, Maya, Maya. I'm not worried that I have half alien brain zone. I'm actually impressed that I am. Being half alien, it makes me feel more relieved because sometimes I'm ashamed to be human, knowing how bad we are.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's gonna be like fucking speak. We gonna be fucking aliens and shit.
Yeah.
We gonna be making some inner species babies, half alien, half human. That's how it's gonna be interspecies.
I'll chop off my penis if that prevents having babies.
That's how it was in Species. She told the guy, she said, "I want you to fuck me." Like, whoa.
No.
Okay, people been getting physical and shit. Like, okay.
Fuck's sake. You know what? I'm actually like, what? Fuck's sake. English Aqua. Oh shit. All right. Well, Google Hangouts. These.
Why do you have so many notifications? What is he talking about? Why do you have so many notifications?
What?
I have no idea. Why do I have so many? What?
Gear Shifter said, "My fucking phone won't let me join. Send me through Google Hangouts." Yeah.
He gotta be trolling because it's anonymous. He wouldn't know the kind of notifications that I'm getting. Like,
All right, hang on. I'm gonna fucking hell.
I don't really know what he like notifications. Like, huh? Send this to you. Like notifications. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Doing you high? Like, what? He just say, why do you have so many notifications, huh? Notifications. That dude looking like, the fuck did I come into? He like, these people crazy. Huh?
All right.
Did you see it?
Why have so many notifications? What are you talking about?
I know, right? It's like, what is he talking about? Notifications, like,
In the app. What does Pegasus mean by that? All right. I do not comply. Send that through the app. I do not comply.
Why so many notifications? Like, what? I ain't gonna either like that comment or dislike because I really don't understand it. Your notification bar is filled. My notification. What? Oh, he's just he must be talking the comment section. Something that might be what he's talking about.
Maya, Maya, who? Fucking English. Maya, fuck! I got that song stuck in my head.
That's the only thing I got. That's the only thing I can think of because it's like he said, "Why you know?" He must be talking about the comment bar. Like people just, how many people responding at once? Like you just getting so much, because so much people responding or something like that. That might be what he's talking about. Oh yeah, it's about to storm. That's the only thing I can think.
Storm, fucking Fortnite.
The fucking fairy.
Fucking Halo theme. Yeah.
New clothes.
Maybe I'll do better next time.
Sometimes though, bro, I like when I use this app, I like to just say weird shit, like just for the hell of it.
Yeah, because no one, since you don't have a profile, your name's different every time. No one can judge you for saying random shit.
Right. I saying something weird, like for example, you might say, "I want to lick feet" or something like that. If you're like, huh? They can't really judge you and say you strange because it's like they don't really know. They don't know who they could be talking to the fucking devil. You just never know. Oh my goodness.
Leroy!
Which is amazing.
Leroy!
Storage solution, keeping data available and people connected from anywhere. So lucky me. So nobody wants coffee.
Hey, can I get a couple copies?
Increased flexibility, vitality.
I've completely gone delirious now.
Hmm?
I've completely gone fucking delirious now.
Hey, talk to your doctor and say yes to Linzet. Yes.
He said notification status bar. How did he know that? That's weird.
Linzet can also keep you validated and lets you have more frequent and complete validated. See if you're eligible to get 90 days for as little as $30. Do not give Linzet to children less than 6, and it should not be given to children 6 to less than 18. It may
I'm the doctor.
have a bowel blockage. Get immediate
Can
help.
people? I wonder. Let me see. Let me check my.
Especially bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzet and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. So say yes to help for recurring constipation. Yes.
It's either that or it's either that. Like they say notification status. I'm like, how do they know that? Unless they gotta be trolling or some shit. Like, how would you? Nah, cause I ain't make it. How would you know that? Like, it's what I'm saying, bro.
I don't know anymore.
They might be trolling or some shit.
Alright, well, I just said something completely fucking random in the live chat.
When is the stream stopping? I don't really know. Whenever I feel like it.
This stream is experiencing the bootstrap effect. It will never end.
World Cup on Fox and FS1. Just say World Cup. It's your
And notification status bar.
Why are you talking about notifications?
Right, like, huh?
So
Notification status bar. How the hell can they see that? Like, what?
Welcome to AutoGuard.
hurry up before they're gone. Tiger Flood is my favorite.
He probably saying based off the comments or something. I don't fucking know.
My brain's like, so you like, what did I just say? It's like one Jeep, not one. Try Sonic's new snow cones like Bahama Mama and Hawaii. Hurry up before they're gone. Go zero. Welcome to BritBox. This is the new streaming home of Great British Television. Browse mysteries to histories, comedy.
Flopped.
Honestly,
Flop.
it might be trolling because people say all types of shit.
I've gone delirious. Look at the spam I'm putting in the live chat. I like spam. Do you like spam? I am the destroyer of live streams. I spam until they're dead.
Like, I know he can't. He said I know he can't see my damn notifications. Like, ain't no way. I think they gotta be trolling because ain't no way.
And of course, price.
Like I said, they must be talking about notifications on the post or something, like maybe all the comments, because they cannot or shouldn't be able to see my notifications. That can nah. And you know though, Prince, people have the tendency to troll and say crazy shit. You know?
I'm getting a weird feeling.
About what?
No idea. Well, it could be a sign I'm catching on to some deja vu. I experience deja vu like 3 times a day, and a few times it has been strong enough that I've actually predicted the future. No joke.
Okay.
So if deja vu is strong enough, you could be a fortune teller.
Which bed should I take?
Either bed will be fine. I always sleep with
He said no on your phone. Like what?
Good night.
Good night.
Yes. Yes, I will start that series on my channel. I'm going to start a series on my channel. Theories! Because I love
About
theories.
what?
Anything, time, space, reality, science, you know, shit like that. I love science. Big fan of Doctor Who. I want to make another video, but I don't know what. You still there? Oh, shit. Can you hear me? Oh, shit.
All right, let me just stop this.